How did you come to write this novel, which is quite a departure from what someone who read your first novel might have expected from you?
Well, in that sense, I'm really lucky. The stories have come to me. The same thing with Light Fell. That came very quickly, and I knew the whole story before I started writing it. And the same thing with this book. And this time, I was a little more aware. Where does the story come from? Why did it happen? And I remember thinking about it a week before I started taking notes, when I came up with the idea, and I didn't know then even where the idea had come from. I think I woke up one morning, that was it, and it wasn't from a dream. I was lying in bed thinking, and I had an idea, and I ran to the computer and I wrote a page and a half, but I was still really busy with Light Fell. So I left that page and a half in the computer for about 4 years, and then eventually I came back to it. But I knew the whole story before I started writing it.
What was on that page and a half?
What was on that page and a half?
Which of the elements of the book was the one that drew you to it?
I knew that it was a story about, well, the book changed a lot. That's fair to say. I had the arc of the story, let's say, and I knew it was about this dancer who was 80 when I started writing it, but it took me so long that he turned 85. And I knew it was also a younger woman who had a piece of Berlin in her past, and an early version of the book, in an early version she was a journalist, and actually Theo has been Theo ever since I came up with him, but she changed names 4 times until I got her right. I realized that. I didn't have her right, so I didn't have her name right either. And I mean, this won't make sense to most of you because you haven't read the book yet, but actually there was even a murder in here at one point. It was ridiculous. It was stupid, and I'm so glad that some very good, astute readers, some of whom are here this evening, were able to say, this isn't working like this, and you need to do something with it. And because of those people, I was, able to go back at it again and again and again over the course of many years, I have to say.